social media. Hello, everybody. I am so happy that you guys have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. I am here through the pain and through it all. And I am showing up and I am delivering the message and the good news to you. So anyway, welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous exclusive inspirational channel. I am so happy that you guys are here and joining me on today. Check out, I'm actually frying some fish, so don't mind the seasoning that's on my hands. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a moment. Check out my books over at Amazon.com. There are over 100 books for you to choose from over at Amazon.com with my name on it. Check out Unstoppable and the Lakitatsharpe success stories. These are two of my life stories. So check them out over at Amazon.com. You can add your email to my website, and then you can receive the latest blogs and newsletters coming from me and be the first one to be notified, okay? So let us go and let us talk for a brief moment. Do you know, well, we're going to talk about mama and daddy. Mama and daddy got to show up regardless of how they feel. Yes, mom and dad has to show up regardless of how you feel. For those of you who are moms and dads, do you know that God knows exactly what you are going through? Now, me, I haven't birthed children, but I've been taking care of children all my life, from nieces and a host of nieces and nephews, godchildren, and I have been a teacher, and I've been always had wisdom when it comes to children and dealing with children. That has been my natural God-given wisdom of being a mom. I always know how serious that is, right? So sometimes, like for instance, what made me inspire this message is that I was in the middle of doing my work and I received a call from one of my nieces, and they, was hungry and wanted something from the store. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'm not doing this, but I will make you some fish. And they actually wanted something to go with it. And plus, I was adding some cake as well to it. And it's like, and it's late at night, and I am, going to assist them and making sure that they have a good meal just because because there's nobody like mama, right? There's nobody like there's nobody like a good mom, right? And so yes, I am like a spiritual mother to the world and to other people's children, and that's how I choose to live, being that I am in ministry. And I am a writer, and I'm solely focused on, ministry and God's purposes, having children and being able to have them, here and there is a great thing. And I can, take them back home, whenever I need to, but anyway, mom and dad got to show up regardless of how they feel. Like tonight, my back hurt, I'm having heartburn, and I'm just tired, and I'm like, I'm going out my way to do this for you so that you can be comfortable, so they can be comfortable and to be comforted. You know what I mean? So sometimes mama do what mama gotta do. Sometimes auntie, you're a mommy auntie, you're a daddy, daddy shows up, regardless. Mama shows up regardless, just like God is to us. He shows up regardless of how he may feel about us, regardless of how we may feel about God and how we sometimes turn against him, but he's always for us. He's always been a great parent to us, and God wants us to be great parents to our nieces and nephews, to our children. For those of you who take care of children 24 hours a day, and that is a big task. You should be so proud of yourself that you are taking and doing what you got to do with your children. Yes, they may be frustrating you. Yes, it may make you want to go off and call it quits and say, I don't want to do this another day in my life. I'm sure you have had your moments, but you are not alone. When you are going through, make sure that you talk to God about it. Lean on Him. You can complain and talk to Him about it, and He gives you the strength that so you can make it through the next day. But I guarantee you, all this investing in your children, I pray that it's gonna, come back and you sowing seeds into your children, being the best mama and daddy and auntie you can be, to be a great example, because you want to be a great example to them, because children mirror what they're seeing. If I can tell you how many times children tell me, my mother needs to practice what she preach. My father needs to practice what he preached. How is he going to tell me not to do something, but he's doing it? How is she going to tell me not to do something and she is not doing it? So, yes, you got to be a mirror for your children, and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. I pray in the name of Jesus that your children will respect you, and not be disobedient children, and that they will respect you and everything. So, so I'm in the middle of frying and cooking some food, some fish, and to ship it out, go and do what I need to do, and to make sure that my spiritual child is comforted, so know that God is always there to comfort you. Be there for your children and look out for them. And someday they're going to look out for you. And it's going to be a great investment in your life. I know you may feel frustrated right now. I know you might be going through right now. I know you may be tired right now. And I know it's hard work. I know, trust me, I get it. I understand the parenting thing. I get it, honey. I get it. And if you're co-parenting, make sure you are getting along with the father. Make sure you are getting along with the mother, of your children, the father of your children, and not always fussing all the time. Learn to, be able to be on one accord, with co-parenting, yeah. So I had my experiencing with co-parenting as well, and I am a pet mom, and I am still married, technically, or whatever like that. So, at times I used to co-parent with my spouse, with my animals or whatever. So, it's like, you get along. If you have real children, like real human kids, not furry babies, but get along, learn to work together on one accord, be of human, harmony, work together, do what's best for, your child, and you can be respectful, and disagree respectfully. If you have to disagree, you can still be calm and collected. You don't have to go off. You get what I mean? You don't have to go off with it. Yeah, so anyway, God knows what you are going through. He knows and see you that mama got to show up even when she's sick, even when she's tired. For those of you who want children, you need to know, hey, you just don't shut off mama. Mama is 24/7, ongoing all the time, on call, and you are mom, baby. You are mom. That's what mom does. But God is there to give you the strength, because He knows about how mom is just very important job, so feel proud of yourself. You're taking care of your children. You're doing what you got to do. You're being a good role model, and you're going to learn to be an even better role model, a better mom, a better dad. You're going to grow into be better, a better auntie, a better uncle. You will listen more, right? More than you argue at your kids, but you will listen more, be attentive more, be more compassionate. These are your babies. these are your nieces and nephews. These are your pet children. Even be kind to your pets because they are sensitive and they watch your every move. I know my cat Jasmine watch everything I do, and if I even yell at her, she start like that. So they're really sensitive. So love more, be kind, be sensitive, and God is with you.